Hi ladies, welcome to our makeup session. As you can see, I'm in the Bahamas. I decided to have a last minute holiday. So Shirlene's kindly decided, or agreed, not decided, agreed to take the makeup session on her own. Well, she's not on her own, I'm here with her. But ooh, I feel as if I need the little, little
so Rosa's left me behind.
skirt. I know, how awful.
She's left me behind.
High five, Shirley. Do a high five. This side. Ooh. Do it together. Ooh. Okay.
I like that.
Yay. Okay, ladies, I'm going to pass you over to Shirlene.
You might as well keep us together.
Yeah, I will. Okay. All right.
No, I don't want you to go off and drink a coconut or a pina colada when I'm not.
Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers. Well, I got some water.
Oh, Lynn's joining us. Somebody's joining us.
Oh, I don't know what's going on here. So I will just let one person join. Lynn, you're muted, but hello, because we've started recording. Rosa, I've got a question. How many things do you have in your makeup bag?
How many things?
Before you did your clear out.
I haven't done my clear out.
So how many things do you think you've got?
Well, it depends what you call a makeup bag, because you know me, I'm not great with makeup bags. So I've used this bag that I've got. It's even broken. Look, I know, I'm sorry, I'm not a makeup person, but I've got in here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 things, and then I've got this box.
Yeah,
can't see it, can you, with this?
No, that's it. That's tiny.
Yeah, lots of things, but it's got kind of my bath, herbal.
Yeah, your oils.
My oils and stuff. So you know me, I'm not very good with makeup. You're the makeup guru.
So I can honestly say that I've got more than that, and I'm not even going to show you. But essentially, the makeup essentials, you only have 12 or 13 things.
Okay. Well, I've not done too bad then. I'm not sure they're essential.
Well, they probably are.
Let's check it out.
Lynn, I don't know how many things you've got in your makeup bag, but you should only have about 13 things. But then I probably have only got 13 things, but I've got about 5 different brands as well.
I'm just going to get a pen and paper because I want to write down the 13 things. I'm not very efficient today, Shirlene.
So the first thing that you need, so actually, let me just say this. Good makeup is all about the prep. So you need a really good skincare routine.
Oh, just like fashion, it's all about the underwear.
It is, absolutely. It's exactly the same. If you haven't got a great skin, it doesn't matter. Like, I've got rosacea. You had acne when you were younger.
Oh, yeah, badly.
It doesn't matter if you've got flawed skin. It's about how you look after it. And if your skin is dry or too oily, then we have to do stuff to help it, and the makeup will stay on. So yeah, I'm just going to give Eileen a plug for this because my skincare is all tropics. My makeup isn't, but my skincare is. And I think you've got a few tropics, haven't you, Rosa?
I have. I just recently used it. And I have to say, just to add to you what you're saying about the prep, don't forget the water, because I'm really trying hard to increase my water intake because I'm really bad at it. So yeah.
You do notice when you drink more water, it does plump.
Definitely. Yeah.
Especially when I notice it on Rosa, because your skin goes I don't know, you go really pale and you get dark circles, don't you, Rosa?
Yeah, and then the other thing is, which is a real giveaway, is a dry lips. That kind of indicates that you're dehydrated.
Yeah. So this is about, so Rosa's already said it, I am a bit obsessed with makeup.
A bit, is not.
I'm not
a lot.
I am a lot obsessed. So before I even put any makeup on, I do my skincare routine, and then I put my moisturizer on, and then I put a serum on. So this is my first I can't live without product, and this is called Luminem, and this is a beauty serum. So this hydrates my skin.
And where do you get that from, Shirlene?
Online. So, but you,
Okay.
in fact, it's Luminant, but I think I get it from Look Fantastic or something online.
Yeah.
And I literally just put a little drop on, a few drops on. I'll just put a bit on. And it's tinted because I am really pale. So I just put some of that on.
So, sorry, I'm going to ask a question. Is it a foundation or is it just a... no.
Foundation, it's just a serum. So people that have got really oily skin won't use this.
Okay.
But I've got really dry skin and I wear a serum. So some people, I don't know if you do, Rosa, but when you put your moisturizer on, with Tropic anyway, you do get some serums. So after you put your moisturizer on, you might then put a serum on. So in the morning, in the evening, I put on like a vitamin D serum or that greens thing. That's it. That. So yeah, they're fabulous before I go to bed. But in the morning.
So this is the elixir. So do you use this underneath your foundation, right?
I don't in the morning, but at night I put it on. But you can put it on in the morning. But with that and what I've just put on,
yeah,
you've got to give it a while to sink in before you start your makeup, because otherwise it's just gonna.
So that hydrates your skin.
Yes.
Excellent.
And then you need your primer. So I have used a lot of, and I've tried a lot of primers, and I have decided that I am actually a MAC girl. This one is a Trini primer, and it's like a BBF cream. So you can put this on and it's meant to go to your skin tone, and like it blends out any blemishes and hyperpigment that you might have, or redness. And quite a lot of people that we know love it. And it is okay, but it's not enough for me because I don't have it all the time. With rosacea, you have flare-ups. So if it's really hot and sunny, and I've sat in the sun, that affects it. So this MAC primer is amazing, but it's got a sun factor of 50 in it, I think. 50. And if I don't want to wear makeup, I can just put this on.
Can I just ask roughly how much is it?
I think it's about £24, but it lasts for ages. You don't need a lot. It's really good. And it feels really thick, but when you put it on, you don't need a lot. And if you just rub it between your hands and then start putting it on, it goes a lot further. And then when I'm having so you kind of need a primer, because if you put your foundation on and you haven't got a primer, it kind of just slides off your face. And this one is a green. And this is really good for anyone that's got red, like rosacea, or red blemishes on their skin. And what it does, can you see that it's red? Yes, it is, Lynn. It's like a BB cream. So this is green. And when you blend it in enough, because it's going under your makeup, you won't see it. But what the green does is it neutralizes out the red. So for like me, I put it all here and here, and then I just blend it out, and it stops the redness coming through under your makeup.
I just say Seco neutralizes everything.
Yes.
If you don't have that cream, just try Prosecco.
Yeah, because then you don't care.
No, that's right.
So that's your first makeup essential, is a primer. Now, when the shops are open, in the days when you can go into the makeup counters, they should, if you go to John Lewis or somewhere like that, they should put you a primer if you want to try it in one of their little pots, and you can take it away and give them a try. Because it's through trial and error. And actually, some people might love Trini more than MAC, or you could go to Boots and try any of theirs, because some of them are only like £6 or £7. Just because it's £24 a tube doesn't mean that it's right for you.
No, and I actually don't get on with Trini, although Claire Seeley loves
So does Sarah.
And Sarah. So they love it. So I don't kind of get on with it too well. But as you said, you can shop around.
And quite a lot of makeups, you know, especially like Trini, and the other one is Tropics. And again, any makeup counter in John Lewis, if you take the product back, they normally will give you a refund, or because you can say, I don't like it, I don't get on with it.
Yeah.
So the next thing you need is like your sheer base. So this is your foundation. Again, I kind of every day I don't like wearing lots of makeup. I think especially after lockdown, I just don't like the feel of lots of makeup. When we go out, it's different. You go all out. So weirdly, none of it's MAC for me. It's Estee Lauder for my.
And also, can I say, as you get older, obviously your skin changes tones, and yeah, all sorts of things start to appear, ladies.
And the other thing is,
a lighter foundation is good.
Yeah, and you should change your makeup every so often anyway, because your skin changes, like Rose has just said, constantly. And 5 years ago, your skin still might be different now to it was then. So, and your color changes, your color tones change.
Yeah.
So you need to make sure, just because you've always worn beige color makeup doesn't mean that it's right at 50 if it was at 40.
Yeah.
I have really pale skin, but actually I always go one up, so it's a bit darker, but I blend it in a lot, because you can do that. So you can blend it or just add a bit of a lighter foundation just to make it a bit lighter. But I don't match my skin tone exactly because I'm too pale. So this one's really good. This is really, really light, and it's called Double Wear Light, and it's got a fun SPF of 10 in it. And I like it because it doesn't feel like a foundation. So you can either apply your makeup with your fingers, which I never, and that's probably why I don't quite get on with Trini, because I can't do it with my fingers. For a heavier, don't judge me. In fact, I'm going to get another one.
So I was going to ask you, Shirlene, brush, sponge, or fingers, because I started using a brush recently with my foundation, and the brush seems to soak up all the foundation, so I'm getting less coverage. So I'm using more product. Whereas the sponge, I get on with the sponge and fingers, but equally, how often do we wash our sponges? With my hands, at least I can just wash my hands. Does that make sense?
If you want a heavier coverage, you use a brush.
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, it does soak it up, but it gives you, so this is one that I've used. This is what I'm showing you about when it comes to cleaning your brushes. But you do put a much heavier coverage on with a brush. You can't help but do that. And like you said, it uses more, and you can see because it sits in the brush.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
I used to use my fingers, but I think kind of in the COVID, since the pandemic started, I've stopped using my fingers, because I used to just put it on my hand here, brush it all, blend it all in. So now I don't. I use where's it gone? Oh, here, a sponge. And I just dab in, and you can actually start at, you can either put a dab on each bit of your face, or do what I do and just put it in there, and then and a little goes a long way with a sponge. And you just blend it all the way down. And then for the hard to reach areas, sorry, I'm just looking for my other sponge. You get this is the color of the sponge. It's not from my foundation. And then they just go in all the little areas here.
Yeah, for me, Shirlene, I get really dark just here, inside my eye sockets there, and so I can get in with that corner quite nicely.
And this one is another Estee Lauder, but this is called Double Wear Light, and this one is called Double Wear. So this is a lot thicker, and I would wear this one if I was going out. And the reason I like Estee Lauder is because I have a T-zone. So my skin is really dry, but then it's really oily in my T-zone. And what I found with this Estee Lauder, I'm not promoting it. You might find your own favorite. Like, I love MAC, but I don't like their foundations. It doesn't split. You know, sometimes when it starts to separate, you can see that on your skin, it's starting to separate. This doesn't do that for me. So the oil comes through and starts breaking down your foundation. Doesn't do that for me. And I like, and you know, I can wear this when I go to work. I put this on and it lasts the whole day.
And equally, I've got some Boots foundation, number 7 upstairs, and it's fantastic coverage.
Yeah.
So, you know, you don't have to spend.
No, you absolutely don't. And I have used that one, and that's really good. That's I can't remember what it's called.
I'll go and have a look. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like a matte makeup. It's got pump in it. Yeah.
It's really nice.
This one, I think that's about, I don't think this is very expensive either. I think this is about £19. But I'm not joking, this has lasted me months.
Okay.
And this one I haven't even opened yet because I haven't been out, but I've had that a while. Yeah, when we go out, I'll be wearing it again. So that's your second essential, is your makeup, your foundation. Third, so let me say 1, 2, 3. So the next thing that is a must-have in your makeup bag is your concealer. So you can have a cream concealer. This is a cream concealer. So this is really good if you want to contour or put it on your eyelids and pat it down before you put eyeshadow on. You can just put it on, but you can't kind of build it up. Whereas if you have a matte concealer, this has got a higher coverage. So I know that this one, I can get my little makeup sponge and put it in here. And then I have pink, where I had a spot about 4 months ago, it's pink still. So I just keep dabbing it on, and then you blend it out. And also, I think I gave one to you, Rosa. They do a orange version of this. And this is great. So this is NYX. And we were talking about the cost of makeup, and you can buy this pot for £3. Might be £3.50. And it is the best concealer I've ever used. And when you have the orange, if you have dark circles, if you suffer with dark circles, you get your little makeup sponge and you start, or you can use your finger actually, because your finger warms up the concealer and it helps blend it. So with the concealer, especially under your eye, just use your finger and start dabbing it, and then get your makeup sponge and then just start blending it down, and that gets rid of your orange. Orange gets rid of your dark circles. And of course you need to blend it out because it's on top of your foundation, and it will work. And if you've got larger pores, then just start bringing it up, covering your pores. And again, if you've got hyperpigmentation, which means you've got maybe a mole or a freckle, or you've got a red chin, you just keep blending it out. So you put it on, you can build up.
Or your age spots.
Yeah. And again, with a creamy concealer, that's harder because you put it on and then you blend it out, but you can't kind of build it up the same way as a matte concealer.
A cream.
Yeah, a cream is harder to build up than a matte.
But for me, the liquid one, because my eyes, sorry, I'm going to be quite honest here, my eyes are quite crepey.
Yeah,
always have the lids, so the liquid one is better for me because they're really quite crepey, so it kind of smooths it out a bit better than the creams. Yeah.
But you need to be so you mean the matte?
Yeah, I use the orange, and then I use the liquid over the top, so just to blend it in a bit more, because my eyes are a little bit crepey. So
yeah, you just need to be careful that they don't sit in the lines. You
Yeah.
know, we've got crow's feet.
yeah, that's it.
Just be careful and just get a little sponge and just keep blending it out, because they do sit in the lines.
Yeah.
This is the things we have to suffer as we get older.
I know.
If you're going to use your concealer, because a lot of people do, if you're going to use your concealer to contour, you need to get one that's 2 shades lighter for the highlighter and 2 shades darker for the contour. So, you know, you get the darker concealer, you want to give yourself a jawline, you bring it down here, you bring it down here, blending. It's all about the blending, because you don't want to see the lines. So that's the contour, the darken. You put it all up here, get your makeup sponge, blend it. Then you would get your highlighter here and here to give yourself cheekbones. 2 shades darker and 2 shades lighter. So that's the 4. Is that number 4, Rosa?
No, I've got 1 as primer, 2 as foundation, 3 as concealer.
Concealer, perfect. And so we're at 4.
Yeah, we're at 4 now.
It's all about the blusher.
It's all about the blusher.
It's all about the blusher. This is my favourite. It's MAC. You can have, I personally don't like them, but a lot of people do. You can get a liquid foundation, dab it in, and then use it on your lips. So then that's one thing, one product, and 2 covered, because you can use the same liquid blusher and put it on your lips. So for me, I always apply it with this brush. Put it in there, put it on the apples of your cheek, and then you just take it up. Apples of your cheek, just take it up. How do you put your blusher on, Rosa? Do you put it on with a brush?
Well, actually, I put a bronzer on first. So because I've got a rich friend called Shirlene, I get the dregs of her. I get the dregs because I'm not very good at spending a lot of money on makeup. I have to be honest. So she told me to try the Chanel. So I use that as a brush, a bronzer all over.
Yeah.
Base, and then I get the with a brush, and then I get the blusher.
So you can do that. So we'll park that.
Yep, and then
that.
And then I use a brush for the blusher.
Yeah.
Don't start try to say that blusher, because it's just like, oh, when you've had a few drinks.
Yeah. So you can do that, and actually what Rosa does is what I normally do. But we're going through our essentials.
Oh, sorry.
Bag. But for me, I have got it. Don't worry. It is for me. I cannot live without it. So we're going through that. So any blusher, whatever your favorite is, you know, just put it in your makeup bag. And again, we always feel a bit better with a bit of colour, don't we? The next thing is essential. And I've got to just talk about makeup tools. So are we on 5 now?
Yep.
It's all about mascara.
Mascara.
So I'm always trying different mascaras, and I haven't really found one that I absolutely love. I do like Benefit. They're real. That does really give you a really long look. It does look like they're almost false, but after a few weeks it kind of goes all a bit gloopy, and I don't like it. You use number 7, and that's really good.
No, I use the gold stick, which is L'Oreal, and the reason why I use
L'Oreal, that's it. That's really good. I like that one too.
Really, really fine brush. I can't, because I've used it for so many years, I can't get used to a big brush. So it's a really fine brush, which I love.
I like this brush because it has the little thing
at the bottom,
there, so you can the tiny little hairs in the corner. But this is the eyelash curler. So if you've never used one, you need to invest in one. Have you never used one?
Well, you bought me one for Christmas, but I'm scared of using it, so I'll do it when you're allowed round.
I can't do this without my mirror.
Oh, let me watch. Go on.
So you don't do it when you've got your mascara on, because if you do it when you've got your mascara on, you will take your eyelashes off. So you have to, the idea is that we're going to make them really curly. So they're going to curl up. So you have to clamp it in. Oh, hang on, I'm going to clamp a hair in there. You clamp your eyelash into that and you squeeze it together and you keep it there for 10 or 20 seconds. Take it out, and my hair that I've just clamped in with it. And then you go up a little bit and you do it again. So we're like in the middle of the lashes now. You can blink while they're in, don't worry. You're not going to pull your eyelashes out. And I'm really squeezing them together. And this is why if you've got mascara on, you don't do it. So you take them out and then we go right to the top. So we're in the top now.
I've got you on spotlight, Shirlene, so we can see you.
I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't want to scare everyone.
Excellent.
Can you see the difference?
I'm not sure the picture's that great that you can do that, but yeah, it's a great way of doing it. So because I've always been scared of using it, so now that I've seen you, so there's no chance of them coming off, is there, Shirlene?
No.
Okay.
See, in my mirror, I can see that I've done this side and I haven't done this side.
Okay.
But it's a really good thing. And then you put your mascara on and it just makes them look a lot longer and a lot fuller. So that is, I know I'm adding to the makeup bag and the makeup essentials, but this is an essential. What are we on now, Rosa?
6.
Eyeshadow. But we're talking about essential makeup, so, and not having 500 different eyeshadows like I have. So this is, and in fact, when I'm going to work, I give myself about 10 minutes to get ready for work. And when I'm going out, it's different, but I actually only use this. So Trini, I know Trini does eye to eye, and I know that she does makeup where you can put it on your cheeks, your lips and your eyeshadow. So if that works for you, then that's fine. And in fact, you've got less in your eye in your makeup bag, haven't you? So for me, I just literally get this and do that.
So Shirley, that's perfect for me because I actually don't wear eyeshadow at all. Okay, no. I just don't. Because it's just, I've never been one to do it, but just because I kind of am been great at applying it. But that's fantastic. So what make is that?
Oh, I don't know, actually.
Honestly, I've been a friend all this time and she hasn't told me about that. And it's a cream, so it would look great on my
I've literally, can you see that? So
yeah, it's really nice.
I've literally just thrown it on.
Yeah. So is it a gold or is it a...
It's gold.
Yeah, that's a great colour to lift anyone's eyes, by the way. Yeah.
And I also...
I want one of those. Can you tell me what it is?
I don't know.
I want one. I want one.
I've got to put my glasses on. I'm as blind as a bat today, and I don't know why. Some days I'm not. So I've lost the lid. So I'm just going to pop that there. But I also, and actually, when I had my thing on Thursday, when I was out, I also have a gold liner, and I pop that underneath.
Excellent. So have you got the name of the liner?
Yeah. So the liner is called, I have all these makeup brands and I just buy them when I see them. Lord and Berry.
Okay. And that's the gold.
That's the gold.
So you don't know what the eyeshadow is?
No.
Oh.
No, I've had it. I use it such a lot. Look, all the packet, all the.
Yeah, I'd like one of those.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah.
We're teasing you, aren't we, ladies? We're showing you this lovely product and we don't know what it is.
I will find it though.
Okay, that'd be great.
I do I have lots of different accounts on different makeup things, so I bet it's from Looks. It Looks Fantastic or something? Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks Fantastic. That's it. Yeah, it's really good, isn't it, Lynn? And I love this actually. The where you can see how much I like it because it's getting smaller. Oops. That's that. Oh, an easy brow gel. So I have my eyebrows HD, does Rosa. So
is this number 7, Shirlene?
Yes, you're keeping track. I am not.
Okay.
A spoolie. So you just shape your eyebrows, brush them. Now you can do 2 things. This is MAC, has a brush which you can just, so you can almost like ombre them, so you don't have, so you can brush them in almost like one bit at a time. So you don't, because I don't particularly like a really thick, you know, some girls really like this to be a block color as well, and I don't like that. So I can just fill in the gaps here and take it all the way around. I can draw my line, which I do.
Yeah.
If you want a thicker, fuller look, then you can use the brush. What's it called?
The tip pen.
The pen, yeah. Fill it all in that way. And I also have this, and I do use this a lot. And this is from Kelly Baker. And it's actually got the spoolie in it. And you literally, now I haven't got my mirror and I haven't got my glass, but you just put it on and take it up and just take it round. And I absolutely love it. So you just literally brush it through.
We're liking that one, Shirl. We like that product.
I can't see what a disaster I've just done. And I'm sorry if I'm scaring you, Lynn, because I'll keep forgetting there's people watching. I think I'm just looking in my mirror. So that's Kelly Baker. So that is actually my essential can't live without. That got me through lockdown. 8. Statement lipstick. So for me, it's a MAC. And it's
Are you
red.
working for MAC? Is this a new job, Shirley?
No,
about.
I do like.
Have you gone off piste? Are you working for MAC now?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, less so you. Do you know what I find with MAC is it really works for my skin, and they really last.
Yeah.
So when I put this lipstick on, well, you know, because I work with you on a Saturday, it stays on.
Yeah.
Most of the day. But the other one that I do really like, and I can't bring myself, is the Trini one. I do quite like Trini that she puts them in. So this was the you know, this comes in a little pot and you can squirt it in there for your week. So if you're actually going on holiday,
that's a good idea.
Great way to pack things away. So this is her lipstick. You can also use this as a blusher. So that's a really good thing. You can literally have your whole makeup bag in like 4 of these. But so I really like this lipstick. But again, you pat it on with your fingers, but I have to use a brush. And it just gives you more definition. If you want to put it on with your fingers, that's fine. I just don't like to. And I know that it doesn't say, and it's not meant to be in our essentials, but I do like a lip liner. So you put your lip liner on first. I would show you, but I don't know where I've just put it. So you put it, define your lips, and then you fill up with the...
it stops your lipstick bleeding as well, doesn't it?
Absolutely, it does. Yeah. It really does. And if you draw it from the outer lip in, you'll get a better definition of your lip.
Didn't know that.
Well,
there you go. Every day's a school day, Shirl.
Day's a school day.
Every day's a school day.
So your final essential, well, it's not your final, it's your powder. Now, not everyone wears a powder, but if you don't wear a powder, your makeup won't last anywhere near as long as it does when you do put a powder on. And I put the powder on before I put my bronzer on. So I've used a lot of powders, and because I have really dry skin, if I put a lot of powder on, if I put too much powder on, my skin feels really tight and I have to take all my makeup off again because I can't bear it because it's just too dry. So this is called Laura Mercier.
Oh yeah.
And this is the makeup sponge. I literally, it's in the lid. I don't use all of that. I just pat it a bit into my sponge and I pat it on, put it on my nose. I put it up here. I would normally put it on a bit more carefully. And then I just sort myself out, do what I need to do. And then I actually get my bronzer brush and brush it off. Takes all the excess off. And then my makeup, when I go to work on a Saturday at So You, my makeup is still on when I get home.
Okay, so you put your you put that on after your foundation and concealer. Yeah. After the foundation and concealer, you then put your powder on, and then your bronzer, and then your blusher.
Yeah. So once you've put your concealer on, put this on, and it will keep it all in place. So I had used number 7 powder. I liked it, but for me, this one is easier to put on. But and the other one, I just spilled most of it on me. But you can also get a pressed powder.
Yeah.
With a little sponge, and then you can put that and dab it on as well, but I don't like that as much. But again, if I'm just going out, it's a lot less room to take up than that. You can also get makeups with it mixed in, but I prefer to put the foundation on and then the powder. This is my product that I absolutely can't live without.
Oh, this is number 10. Look,
actually, twins. But I've skipped on. I've missed one out.
Oh, number 10.
So number 10 is the Glow Giver. So this is when you want to have a subtle shimmer or a healthy sheen or a full-on glamorous glow. This one, MAC. This one is Benefit. This is gold. This is silver. You use this, Rose. I think I gave you a bit of this. So this gives you a really nice, once you've blended it in, a really nice shimmer.
So where do you put that, Shirlene?
So you can do lots of things with this. You can actually use this as a primer.
Oh, okay.
So if you want a glow, a full-on glow, so you look healthy, you can use this as your primer under your makeup.
Okay.
If you want a bit of a hint, you can mix it in with your moisturizer.
Mm-hmm.
If you just want to be, a full-on glamour puss, you put it here. Any raised bits of your face. I wrote this down actually because. So you can put it on it says dab onto all raised points. So you can put it on your cheekbones, which is what we do. In fact, when I put it on, I take it all the way around because you can put it on your brow bones as well.
Yeah.
You can be as subtle or as unsubtle as you like. This one is the silver one, and this one I really like actually as well, because this one's gold. So you turn it up and do this one.
So if you put that underneath your, did you say underneath your foundation?
Yeah, you can mix it in with your, so you can put it, so if you want to look like you've got a healthy glow, yeah, you can use it as a primer.
Okay, but when you put your foundation over the top, doesn't it just get rid of it, or does it come through?
No, it'll come through.
Okay.
Oh, because you can see, look, how long ago, can you still see that?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, nice.
So you could put that under your makeup. Mm-hmm. You can, that's interesting. As my makeup slides off, we'll have to try. Yeah, that's what it is. And Lynn, do you use a primer? Because that's exactly what it is. The primer is almost like a glue that helps the foundation stick to, but the powder sets it. Yeah, so that's what it is. And especially in the summer, you know, you might not want to wear a lot of makeup, but you still need to wear your primer or your powder. So your primer, you could still use it like this BB cream here that we spoke about. If you're just, that's your primer, but if you want to use it just as your makeup, you could put that on as your base and then add your blusher, bronzer to that.
So can you do that with the gold one that you just showed us, the glow giver?
Yeah, anyone.
Use that just as a primer and then just put your blusher, which is quite nice, right? Without any foundation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Okay.
And if that's too much, because maybe in the summer it'll just look like you're sweating, so you could put this in with your foundation, your moisturizer. It just depends how much you want to mix it in with your moisturizer, then put your plain primer on, or like Rosa just said, you could go all out with that. Just depends what you want. It really does.
Yeah, of course.
So now we're on to, so we've done all that, and this is where we're on to our bronzer. So Rosa gets my leftovers. So this is my new one.
Leftovers. My birthday soon. I might get a new one.
My birthday soon too. I might get a new one.
Get a new one. But what's the point? You've already got one.
Yeah, I have. Well, yeah, I can't live without it. So if I so quite often I will just forego the foundation. I will just wear this bronzer with my primer.
So I'm just going to ask you a question, because on the bottom of this, Shirlene, it says bronze universal. So is that just one color for all? Yeah. Okay. Excellent.
So with this bronzer is a cream. So you can put this on with your fingers if you want to and build it up. I don't.
Is this one a cream?
What?
Is this one a cream?
Yeah, they're exactly the same. So it's a cream. Feel it.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, see, every day's a school day. I did not know that.
So I dip it into my bronzer. Because it's universal, it can be, for me, I'm really pale. So it could, if I blob this straight on, it would be orange. So I hold my makeup back brush at the bottom so that I don't get a big blob. And then I just start blending it in, and I blend it. And you do it here. So anywhere that if you caught the sun, it looks like you've got a suntan. So then you can just build it up and build it up, but don't forget to go down here. And also when you put your powder on, you put your powder on everywhere that you've put foundation on, because it'll stop it going onto your clothes. So if you put your powder down here, when you've put your foundation on, you won't get anywhere near as much makeup on your clothes as you do without wearing it. So I do this. If I don't put bronzer on, I look like I'm Casper the Ghost, don't I, Rosa?
She does.
So that's that. So you can just build it up. But again, just remember, if you put your hand here and start putting it on, it'll be a lot heavier, and it might see, like if I put this on, I'd have a big blob of orange there. I probably
What I
have
tend to do, Shirlene, is I get the brush and brush my hand just quickly and then do it. So my hand gets all the
Yes, Rosa, if you keep blending,
yeah,
then it'll go. It will eventually go.
Yeah.
But if you do it at the end, just start gently and then blend it all the way along there and on there. And then after I've done that, that's when I then do what Rosa does, and I then put my blusher on. That's that. So we come into our last and final thing. This is your last essential makeup essential, and it is a facial mist.
Oh, what?
It's a facial mist.
What's a facial mist?
So this sets your makeup.
Oh, there you go. That's where I've been going wrong.
This is Max, but I also use Urban Decay's. So once all your makeup is on and you think it's going to take it all off, and it's not, shake it, shake it, shake it, and then you just
shake it, shake it, shake it,
shake it, shake it, shake it, and then you just spray, and then it sets in, it sinks in, and your makeup is set.
Lovely.
This is also, you can do all sorts of things with this. You can mix it in with a pigment of eyeshadow and put it all on. It does all sorts, but it's amazing. And can I just talk about one more thing?
You can.
This is not a makeup essential, but it's a really good thing to have. It's a roller.
Oh.
So this is a rose quartz roller. I bought this when I was in Thailand. It was 480 baht, which is about £2.50. And it's rose quartz, so it feels cold, but it's really good at helping to even out your skin tone and help get rid of puffiness. So if you start with your chin, you start rolling outwards, and if you start rolling outwards, you're pushing fluid to your lymphatic, your lymph nodes, and it helps with the drainage. And because it's rose quartz, this hasn't been in the fridge, but I can't tell you, it feels so cold. It feels lovely.
So Shirlene, obviously you do that in the mornings?
You can do it whenever you like. You can do it when you sit watching the telly.
Okay.
Just do this and it helps.
Okay. Can I have one for my birthday, please?
Yeah.
Excellent.
You can go up. If you're going up, then you're helping gravity.
Oh dear. There's a few other places I'd like to use that on.
If you're going out, you're helping with your drainage, which is the thing that will get rid of your puffiness. And also, this is really nice. Don't push, but you can just push it on your eyes, and it feels really lovely.
That's nice.
Because rose quartz just feels cold, and it feels like I've had it in the fridge, and I haven't. And then there's a smaller bit just for around here. But it's just a rose quartz. You can put it on the in your Google search and it will come up, but it's just a rose quartz roller. But okay. I don't think you'll get it for like £3 like I did.
Oh, I'm sure you won't.
Let's go to Thailand and source some, but we won't be going there for a while.
Won't be going there for a while, but we can put those links on, can't we, with the video?
Yeah.
And also the link to the tropics for Eileen.
I'll just say though, if you use makeup brushes, they last indefinitely, but you just need to clean them every 2 months to get rid of build-up and bacteria. I'm just going to say how long you should have each of your makeup things in your makeup bag. So liquid foundation lasts 18 months. If you've got anything that's older than that, you need to get rid of it. Moisturizers, once they're opened, is 6 months to a year. Lipsticks last 1 to 2 years. Mine never lasts that long anyway.
Nor does
I-
nor
I
does
use
liquid
them.
foundation, really, does it?
What's that?
Nor does the liquid foundation, does it?
I don't know, because no, not really. It depends.
Yeah.
So a lip gloss or a liquid lipstick could last 6 months to a year. Mascaras 3 to 6 months. But like I said about the oh god, which one do I use? The Benefit one. If it changes texture or starts to smell,
Yeah.
get rid of it. So I don't think the Benefit one lasts longer than a month, and I wouldn't mind, but they're quite expensive.
I would probably say, from a kind of a bacterial point of view, anything really 6 months, just get rid of it after 6 months. Apart
Yeah.
from obviously your mascara,
Yeah.
because sometimes, it doesn't happen so much now. Maybe I change it more often, but I used to be able to smell it. You can smell when it's gone off, so.
Powder products last 2 years. If you use them all the time, then they're never going to last, are they? But I've got so much, I can't, I do have quite a lot.
Yeah.
Cream-based makeup is 6 months to a year. Liquid eyeliner is the same as mascara, so 3 to 6 months. Oh, we never said about, oh, it hasn't got it. It's not a makeup essential, actually.
What's that?
An eyeliner. But eyeliners last a year, but it says to sharpen every couple of uses to shave off any bacteria laden bits.
Well, I've got 12 makeup essentials, so you must have missed the liner, so you were right, 13.
Yeah. And I have I had to buy a new one because my friend borrowed my favourite one and never got it back.
Can't find it, Shell.
Just saying. Had to get a new one.
Just saying.
And it's not Elizabeth Arden anymore, it's MAC.
Is it good?
It's not as good as my Elizabeth Arden.
Sorry. Birthday coming up soon.
Lynn, have you got any questions? I'm not asking Rosa. Have you got any? You can unmute yourself now, Lynn, if you like. She's probably fallen asleep.
Probably. Okay, we're going to put this on. Thank you, Shirlene. It was really, really beneficial. And
I thought that would only be half an hour. I've just seen up in
it's an hour. So our apologies, but I'm sure. I mean, it's really great to know. All of it is great to know. So thank you very much. And ladies, obviously, thank you, Lynn, for joining. And the other ladies have asked if we could record it, which we've done. So we'll put it onto our YouTube channel, and so you guys can take a look in your own leisure.
Thank you, everyone.
Ciao. See you Wednesday, Shirlene.
Yeah, see you Wednesday. High five.
Thanks, Lynn. High five. High five. Boom. Let's do the boom. Boom. Bye.
Oh, bye. Oh, Lynn can't unmute because her husband does the TV on. Oh, fair enough.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.